you used to always talk about LeBron, Kobe, and how, everybody get it confused and all this other shit. Are y'all watching the same thing I'm watching?
You basically
that's the same shit I would say.
You basically saying when I talk about what he ain't good at.
Right. Just see, my thing is, how are y'all okay with saying that your GOAT is a flopper, a team hopper,
that's what he ain't good
stack
at.
Teams, this nigga ain't got no bag. This your GOAT, though.
What you saying is all the things he's not good at. Those things I look at.
Low management.
I don't give a fuck that he holding the ball 85% of the night. Nigga, you supposed to have 10 assists.
Right.
You got plenty of time to go 10 rebound. You 6'8",
right.
600 pounds.
Right.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I know you can get 10 points, nigga.
Yeah.
I know you can get 10 points. Nigga, you like to knock niggas over together.
Yeah.
You play bowling when you out there. So your stats, I don't give two fucks about your stats. Your stats is supposed to, he the type of nigga before the game.
Look at the sheet, trying to figure out where the stats,
Okay, I know they're going to switch with him. So every time they switch with him, we just go to rebound.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to, I'm going to make sure that I get him to come get me a pick so I can get this little motherfucker on me.
Mm-hmm. So it's all about him.
So I can,
and
I said, I said a lot of eyes, so I can back him down. And I'm going to do Kobe Bryant and Jordan move and fade off of him.
Yeah.
And they're going to be talking about how great my fadeaway was. Bitch, your fadeaway was this high off the ground. I'm serious. All they watch.
He ain't lying. That nigga sure be jumping
all
on
they watching what I'm watching.
Yeah. That's what I wondered. Are y'all watching the same shit I'm watching?
I call them moon watchers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch the game that happened on the moon.
Yeah, watch highlights.
Because the shit that happened with the grass that's green where we at, where you go out there and pick a flower and hand it to your mama. He ain't do none of that shit that you talk about. You know what I'm saying? You only want me to praise the shit he do that adds to that stat shit, which is good. That's the good shit that he do. Yeah. That's stacking. What about the shit?
What about all the times he get beat on defense? What about all the times he take the weakest person on the other side?
That's the decline part.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Nah, he declining right here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Of course he can excel. What nigga? Back to dope dealer. What drug dealer? I'm just saying, because you can do this. I'm talking about his teammates. Look, because I'm using his teammates. Yeah. You don't bought the best dealers in the game.
Yeah.
To get out there and hustle with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas selling hella dope out there. I'm watching them.
And you taking the credit for all this.
Kyrie Irving out there, nigga. I done watched him sell Chapo shit.
Yeah.
Worth of dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching them.
Yeah.
And nigga, I ain't seen you do nothing but just had dope out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here. You know what I'm saying? I know that you the plug, you know what I'm saying? Because you handing out the dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Them niggas ain't handing out the dope. They selling it.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving had 50 how many nights?
He had 40, I think, twice.
He was out there selling that dope, man.
Kyrie, I remember watching that shit.
He was selling that dope.
We was on Aspen at the time, and I'm watching. I'm like, man, what they gonna do with Kyrie? I just kept saying, what they gonna do with Kyrie?
He out there selling that dope.
That boy there, tell him.
And then at the end of the night, they won the title. But I'm telling everybody, y'all ain't paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga for that game.
Who hit the game winner? Who was the one dropping points in money time? Who was doing all that?
I understand that. But remember, I took you back to the locker room when he was doing this. Kyrie ain't have a chance. I don't give a fuck if he scored 60 that night.
Yeah.
He ain't have a chance to get that trophy. Because that nigga, when he was in that locker room, looking at mapping out his what he gonna do tonight.
He did the same shit to AD. He did the same shit to AD in the bubble. AD carried him. AD hit the game.
That's why AD can't stay. I always tell motherfuckers when they talk about he injury prone. Nigga, you would too if you carried him, nigga. And then at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? This nigga still get all the like he done sold all the dope tonight. You know what I'm saying? I watched you sell 50 bags tonight. You know what I'm saying? I watched you sell 50 bags. And then I watched him get 30 bags in, 10 marijuana bags, 10 more nickel bags. I'm watching him, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching him just, you can't compete with just because you sold 48 bags tonight, Kyrie. This nigga was selling on the side on you, nigga. He couldn't sell more than you scoring wise, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he over there handing him out to other motherfuckers right in your face.
Right.
And you supposed to be the point guard.
Yeah. He full of shit, man. That's my thing.
I don't know that, man.
And then he do low integrity shit to me. Like, you get people traded, you get coaches fired, you get your punk ass son on the team.
Well, we got common sense.
Right.
From the TV
you always lying, nigga. Just be lying. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Yeah. And then you faking injuries and shit. How the fuck you play all them minutes on a broken hand and all of a sudden after the series over you got a hand brace?
They put their cast on fast too.
Yeah, man. Like, come on.
You know how long it take to get the cast on? Then
this nigga.
When I broke my shit, I was in the hospital for 3 hours before they got my fire.
Right. Then this nigga, he did he was limping off the court. Next night, this nigga dancing at the court. Right.
You out there you out there crip walking and that day. You need your ankles to crip walk. You need your ankles to crip walk.
And then people on ESPN and all that, they just completely ignore that this nigga be having super teams. I'm like, dude, do you know what that means? You know how hard it is for a team to double you when there's two other niggas that get money like you?
What you mean two?
Two, I mean, Bosh and Wade.
Keep going.
Kevin Love and Kyrie. I'm talking about at the same time.
No, I'm talking about
there's two other niggas that's number one options on that team.
Go back to that Miami team.
Well, who else? You were talking about?
Mike Miller?
He ain't no number one option.
But at one point in his career, you know what I'm saying?
He was a bucket. I get it. But I'm talking about number one option players that can lead the team.
Ray Allen.
You ain't got to be on the floor.
Ray Allen. Ray Allen. The Birdman was in there. At one point in time, he was dominant and doing what he was doing. So, you know what I'm saying? All that nigga was doing was stacking these niggas on one team, cutting their job in half. And he's saying, I control everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he's camouflaging. Camouflaging. Basically doing this to you while you're there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And all you see is that you're making few endorsements here. You know, you getting your bank up. But this nigga waiting to see if the shit goes through. Because if it don't go through, you out of here, nigga.
Yeah.
You out of here.
And that's the thing. Either you out of here or he leaving. That's what I'm saying.
Why we want to leave my team?
Look at that fucking. That's why I don't get it either. Get the fuck off the Lakers.
What's that? Man.
Flopping and shit.
My grandson did that shit.
Man, that shit pissed me off.
My grandson be pounding throwing it, roll on the floor. I call him LeBron James. Get up, LeBron. For real, when you get the... For real, you pick the nigga off the floor, the nigga tuck his legs, he'll tuck his legs, touch his ass like, I ain't putting my foot on the floor.
Big baby shit.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, LeBron. Go ahead.
Like, man, you ain't got no shame, bro. You stack all them teams and then try to act like it was the most difficult shit you ever did in your life. And the nigga kept losing.
His fans did that for him, though. His fans put him in their seat to where he know he ain't.
The media did that shit.
Yeah, he know he not who they say he is.
Yeah, he know that.
I always tell my boy, go ask him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm there.
Yeah.
When you ask him. So because if he lied, motherfucker, you lying, you big ass nigga.
Yeah.
You a big ass liar too.
Yeah.
You're damn near 7 foot liar.
Yeah, he used to say year after year after year that Kobe was the best player in the league.
All the time.
When David Stern them let them link up and shit, all of a sudden his whole attitude changed.
Yeah. Cause he knew Kobe getting old. I'm finna get this bag next, and I'm finna put him in the chokehold. Everything, because you been in the Lakers church how long now?
It was 8 years.
And you want me to celebrate a motherfucking ring at a time where nobody cared about basketball?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck about watching basketball, nigga. Yeah. I want to know how Kobe died.
Only reason why I watched it because I was thinking they was gonna dedicate the shit to Kobe.
It didn't have nothing to do with Kobe.
What's crazy, nigga? I remember watching that shit. Let's be clear about this because I've been wanting to say this shit. It seemed to me like LeBron James either know or he got something to do with that nigga dying, bro. And this is why I say that. Not only did Dwight Howard come out and say, his baby mama come out and say that LeBron James was acting like he didn't give a fuck that Kobe died. But when that shit first happened, I'm like, everybody dedicating this win to Kobe. Anthony Davis talking about he channeled the Mamba mentality. All these different people. LeBron James talking about, I want my damn respect too. He didn't say a fucking thing about Kobe.
I got another ring.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Man, listen.
Then the nigga didn't show up at Kobe's funeral. But y'all supposed to be friends.
That's because
he want that woman. He want that woman. He want Vanessa.
They trying to phase out Kobe and want LeBron to be
stick right next to Jordan.
It never did fit.
And
it never fit.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
I ain't gonna put it there.
Fucking.
You can't get it. You ain't gonna put it nowhere in my head to sit down.
But see, that's the thing. It's actually working. It's working with these young kids. You know what I mean? Young kids put Kobe outside the top 10.
Yes.
Man, what the fuck was y'all watching?
But hold on. But
then go back and look at stats and like,
at the same time,
he was with Shaq. But what the fuck LeBron play with?
But at the same time, these kids, like, that come from stupid motherfuckers, man. Yeah. For them to get that. Because for one, if y'all was saying LeBron the GOAT, you know what I'm saying, this and that, why the fuck everybody want to be Steph Curry? That's it. Michael Jordan influenced me.
Yeah. Everybody used to want to be Allen Iverson.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe,
even the NBA players now, they all want to be Kobe.
I don't like Kobe personally as a person.
My favorite player was Alonzo Mourning.
He influenced you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? LeBron ain't influencing nothing.
Nothing. Only thing he
just influenced you to go try to be the richest, get the most money out of it, whatever you can.
What he is influencing is all negative. Low managing,
money,
team stacking, money, you know, bullshit like that. That ain't got nothing. Ruining the fucking. How you low manage the All-Star game? We ain't never seen an All-Star game die on the Jordan or Kobe watch.
I said, who was that missed it? They missed that spot.
What?
Then LeBron handcuffed until
damn, who was it?
I was Powell. I was talking shit.
It was Powell.
I said, man, you know how hard that boy been working?
Yeah.
In LA? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard he been working? Like, coming off. Dude started on the bench.
Yeah, and he brought you.
And he had a chance to make the All-Star game. And then you, up until tip-off, motherfuckers didn't know you wasn't going to play.
That just show you what type of nigga he is.
And you knew this nigga was up next.
Bro, anytime somebody like that force their son into the league, that shows you have no respect for the league. You have no respect for the players.
I've been saying that.
And it's players in the G League that's killing him.
Kenyon.
There's plenty of them.
The boy just went to Lindenwood from New Magic. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's
you can snatch him out of the way he had not and throw him.
There's plenty of them that got to take care of their fucking family and shit like that. You don't give a fuck.
My nephew, his mama.
Michael Jordan had his own team. You don't see his sons on the goddamn team.
But he overseas trying to do it.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I was hollering the whole time. I said, man, I don't never want to talk to you ignorant motherfuckers. Y'all some dick sucking niggas. Dick toting niggas. Y'all told the nigga dick wherever he go. Y'all done told the dick all the way to LA.
Right.
The team that y'all used to disrespect me about. And walk right. You walk through the door holding the dick like, hey, Brian, hey, Brian, hey. That's what they did.
Yeah. That's how they move, bro.
That's what they did. You know what I'm saying?
I swear.
I watched them. I can't really say. Yeah, I can. Because them teams had real fans. Cleveland, even though you got drafted there, they had real fans. They were loyal to you. You came there. You fucked them over.
Right.
You went to Miami with the bullshit. Yeah. And brought the bullshit. They got real loyal fans. You fucked them over. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't wait till Kobe retired because you knew that it was going to be vacant in Hollywood, which it didn't because he still ran Hollywood. When you were there, you dumb fuck.
Right.
The man at the game, man, they stopped the game for Kobe Bryant.
Man, that's what fucked me up. You got people that say, oh, Magic Johnson's the greatest Laker and this, that, and that. I'm like, dude, y'all don't listen to what Magic say. Magic said that he's the greatest. And people like, oh, well, y'all only feel that way because he died. Nigga, what other player?
10 years before he died.
What other player got a retirement tour like Kobe got? In every arena, they give a standing ovation.
And that's why LeBron won't retire now, knowing he need to.
Yeah.
Because he don't know if they gonna say,
they ain't gonna.
Hey, nigga, I ain't gonna miss you.
Nah, me.
You take them dick suckers with you. I feel because they main thing they say about basketball when we say who your favorite team, I ain't got one. Yeah. Well, after this nigga leave you gotta leave too. Because remember, you ain't got one. You gotta shut the fuck up.
Right. All that bullshit.
Well, when I was little, fuck your little shit. Because when you were little, you supposed to have been riding with these motherfuckers. When I was little, I was a Laker fan.
Yeah, me too.
But I took a break because this nigga there.
I was a Bulls fan. Then I was a Lakers fan. I ain't never been a fan of nobody else.
I was a Bulls fan.
I was a Bulls fan. for sure. I was rooting for the Bulls.
My best friend was
even when Jordan was gone.
OKC Thunder now. Yeah, that nigga love his Thunder. You know what I'm saying?
I stay with my
You can't do that, man. That's no grown. These grown men doing that shit. Yeah. Nigga, you like the Jordan. You was a Bull fan when I was little.
And the crazy part is, nigga, I didn't like Kobe. Nigga, I was a T-Mac fan. Nigga, I was like, nigga, T-Mac better than Kobe. I'm arguing with niggas.
I was a Laker.
Bro,
I hated Kobe.
I didn't like Kobe.
Because he fucked up shit.
What fucked me up was when Kobe had that game against, no, it wasn't that. It was a game against the Mavericks, but it was just back when Steve Nash was there with Dirk. Them niggas was down by like 40 points at half. Some shit. It was something crazy. No, it wasn't him. It was him and Shaq. Man, they went nuts and won the game.
You talking about
this was like 2002, 2003. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
On the way to the finals. On the way to the finals.
Yeah, I'm like, man, what the fuck? I couldn't believe that game. Now I'm like, man, this dude Kobe.
And then when I hear him saying
legit, bro.
He had Shaq. Let me tell you something. That's a fucking center. Yeah. Okay?
Right.
That's not no nigga who can do the same thing you doing.
Right. So, see, I'm glad you peeping. Now, look. You take Michael Jordan, right? You take Michael Jordan. He always had a great wing in Pippen. You know what that does? Yeah, but he wasn't as good, you know. That takes ball pressure off Mike.
Yeah.
Then you got LeBron James, who always played with a great wing. Kyrie, Dwayne Wade. You know, even Chris Bosh can step out there and hit jumpers. Even Anthony Davis can hit jumpers.
Yeah, for sure. He had a nice
Shaq, Kobe played with Shaq. So even if Shaq is getting double, he ain't getting double by no fucking guards.
Nah.
Fuck out of here. Kobe was on the perimeter by himself. So when people bring up field goal percentage,
of course he gonna miss it.
Yeah. When people bring up field goal percentage, they gotta understand this dude was going against double teams every night in the West. Yeah. When the West was a problem.
As a guard.
Yeah. When you had Ginobili and Parker on the Spurs, you had Mike Bibby, you had Doug Christie and Stojakovic on the fucking Kings. When you had Bonzi Wells on the motherfucking Blazers and shit. Every team. Then you had a young Carmelo later in the West. Then you had a young Kawhi Leonard later in the West. You had a hell of players in the West that had to guard Kobe or Kobe had to deal with. Jason Kidd, Allen Iverson. Then you had T-Mac, you had Vince.
But he stuck with the same formula.
Night.
He stuck with the same formula.
Right. And this nigga was clearly better than them.
Give me a big. I don't need no other nigga like me here.
Yeah.
I'm him.
And then Kobe went to 3 straight without a top 75 player and 1-2 against a real super team. I don't give a fuck when nobody say Boston was a super team.
And I don't like to hear that. You know, Shaq my favorite player. It's disrespectful when they say that he had Shaq. Because if I recall, Shaq was just dominant in like certain games.
Mm-hmm. It was the
Kobe Bryant had them 30s.
Yeah, it was.
Kobe had the most
Kobe
points.
Carried them to
Kobe
the
was carrying Shaq. You know what I'm saying? And Shaq was just dominant, so dominant that what Kobe was doing was too young for everybody to pay attention to.
And on top of that, people forget Shaq didn't have to go play defense on the other side except when he was playing against the Spurs. Yeah. Everybody else, who? Yeah, Vlade Divac.
I just stand. I
get 10 points.
That's where that 3-second defensive rule come in at. Because Shaq just stand in the paint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could nobody get layups, dunks?
Kobe got to go guard Mike Bibby on the other end. He got to go guard Stojakovic.
And then he
got to go guard
that wasn't even the
Jason Kidd in the finals and Allen Iverson in the finals sometime.
That wasn't even the half of Shaq. You know what I'm saying? When they started doing that shit to him, changing the rules, they even took 2 seconds off the inbound to get up the floor. Because they tired of him.
Yeah,
trailing everybody.
Used to be 10 now.
You know what I'm saying? We down the floor, us 4 down there hooping. Shaq ain't made it yet because he waiting to see if one of us gonna do something. Because if not, I'm coming straight down the lane. Yeah, give me the ball.
People forget, man. Kobe was that.
So by taking that 2 seconds away, that's when Kobe was hollering about, man, you gotta get in shape, man.
And this the thing. I'm glad you brought that up because when Kobe had that streak of like 9 straight scoring 40,
when he go to court,
and he had a couple 50-point games too. Shaq was in the league. Shaq was on the Lakers.
Yeah, he was in the slump.
Forget that.
He was in the slump.
Nigga, Kobe couldn't wait to be unleashed on the league, man.
Yeah.
Soon as Shaq leave, what happened? This nigga scored 35 again.
And Shaq kept being not belittled, but like stunned his growth.
Yeah.
But, me, little brother.
Yeah.
Me, my little brother. And Kobe, every time he said that, go back and look, Kobe do this. Nigga,
Kobe
ain't your motherfucking little brother, nigga. I'm a grown motherfucking man, nigga. I'm a grown motherfucking man, nigga. What you mean, little? Nigga, in a few years, I'm gonna get you up out of here.
And Kyrie did the same thing.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking when you talk about that finals. If you go back and look at Kyrie, when they was talking about that finals MVP, I was telling Roy, my cousin, I was like, man, look at Kyrie's face. I said, he finna leave.
Yeah.
I said, you know what I'm saying? He know that finals MVP is.
I would tell you somebody else's face I noticed like that. When Kevin Durant hit that shot against LeBron, he was just like, this ain't what I thought this was going to be. Yeah. This easy-ass championship. Yeah. And that's another thing. Because
he finally took the LeBron James approach to the game. He went to go play with some set niggas.
Yeah.
I can't say that because Kevin Durant is the only superstar they ever had. You know, Steph Curry.
That's Steph Curry.
Steph Curry was the made man. It took some years before they started calling Steph who he is. Kevin Durant, when he came, he was Kevin Durant.
This is my thing. And a lot of people don't think about it like this. But if you look at the way those teams are stacked up, this should show you how powerful the media is. They made you believe that the Warriors was just so much greater than the Cleveland Cavaliers talent-wise. Mm-hmm. But if you look at the Cleveland Cavaliers,
they had everybody.
You got Kyrie. He was outperforming Steph Curry. Then you got Klay Thompson, and you got Kevin Love, and you got Klay Thompson. Both of them that scored 30 in a quarter before.
Yeah, real fast.
And then Kevin Love is a better rebounder. Just almost as good as a shooter, but he's a better rebounder and shit like that.
He cut his job in half.
Right.
All I got to do was get 15.
Then you got LeBron and Kevin Durant. Who else? Don't give me fucking Draymond.
Right.
Like, nigga, Iman Shumpert. Then they had J.R. Smith, who was a borderline all-star on their team. Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland had more talent.
All-star game.
But then they make you think
these made men. You ain't made nobody better. You ain't took a nigga at training camp. You see who come to the door. Okay, I work with him.
Yeah, he ain't made.
He ain't doing nothing like that. When the training camp started, when LeBron left, there's probably 4 niggas that on the team for real.
You know that.
I'm so serious, man. When training camp started, it's only 4 niggas, and that's the niggas who been making noise with LeBron. Everybody else, they ain't made it yet because he ain't started making calls yet.
Yeah.
Man, you buying rings, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't respect that, nigga. You ain't earning shit.
Right.
That last one you get in Cleveland, I give you that because you had unfinished business. You know what I'm saying? But I still can't really give you that because I look at your teammates.
He was a German.
But I look at your teammates still. You know what I'm saying? You didn't make nobody better.
My thing is, nigga.
Who you make better?
If they only got Klay Thompson.
Mo win?
No, look, if they only got Klay Thompson and they got Steph Curry on the other side, you got LeBron James and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. Why the fuck was your ass ever down 3-1?
Exactly.
You shouldn't have been down 3-1.
And you the GOAT.
Come on, man. No fucking GOAT.
But you the GOAT. Self-acclaim.
Yeah.
Self-acclaim. I claim a lot of
shit.
That
right there made me the greatest of all time. Nigga, fuck.
And then you got to call yourself?
Yeah.
The people supposed to do that. Yeah. When you the greatest, all you got to do is walk and chew gum like Michael Jordan do.
What pissed me off was when these niggas always bringing up, oh, well, he had Steve Kerr. He had, man, nigga, do you look at the motherfucking stats from them back in the day? Nigga, Rodman averaged 7 points a game.
And I don't want to hear that Pippen shit either.
Right.
He averaged 16 career.
Pippen ain't never averaged, 17. He averaged over 20 in 1 year.
When Jordan was gone.
1 year.
When Jordan retired, he got 20 for the first time. He got for the first time, but he ain't do shit.
We know about you guys. Salute you.